This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy. Or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and we'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pax Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and we'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and we'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Pollyi's Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Latitude Signage and Design, the Dairy Barn. Also a shout out to our special sponsors this evening, Kurt's Collision Center for the scoreboard. Our foul balls are brought to you by Tom Sirks Financial. The strikeouts are brought to you by Michelle's Dance Academy, and our endings are brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm. Also, we have up there rolling in the corner our business card sponsors that do not have commercials. Turnkey Realty, Grinnell Firestone, Brent Nichols State Farm, Michelle's Dance Academy, and Sirks Financial. So Thank you to all those fine sponsors of the Tiger Sports Network. Without them, we would not be bringing this to your living room, iPad, computer, or what have you for free. I'll turn it over to Chris Juni for tonight's call.
All right, Dan Walker, thank you very much. Very pleasant good evening, everyone. Welcome to Grinnell Tiger Baseball tonight on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Chris Juni, Dan Walker with you. Glad to have you along on this Tuesday night. A little bit of wind. It was overcast like it was last night, but last night there was no wind. Tonight, have a little bit of wind blowing from left to right across your screen. And the Tigers step out of the Little Hawkeye Conference. Let me try that again. The Tigers step out of the Little Hawkeye Conference action and host the Benton Bobcats, coached by Seth Patterson. They're 15-5 coming into this game. They split a doubleheader with Marion just last night. Marion's up at the top of their WAMAC Conference. And again, won't belabor it, but starting next year, we will be seeing Benton and Marion and all those other teams quite regularly as the Tigers make the jump to the WAMAC Conference. Some stats coming in. They are led in hitting by Cale Kestner. He's a senior. He's batting .385 with 19 RBIs, 2 home runs, and he has 25 hits on the season. And as you said, with his 19 RBIs, he's also the team leader in RBIs. Lane Kestner, a senior, is the leading pitcher. He's pitching, not pitching tonight, but he has 3 wins and 25 innings pitched, a 1.68 ERA. For the earned run average champ, you got to go to Easton Patterson, a senior, who Easton Patterson will be the starting pitcher for the Bobcats tonight. He has an ERA of 0 and 5 2/3 inning pitch with 9 strikeouts, so not enough data really there to get a sense, but still, you pitched 5 2/3 innings with 9 strikeouts. You're doing something pretty good. Their lineup goes together this way for Coach Seth Patterson. Leading off will be second baseman number 4, Jordan Ties. Batting second, third baseman number 17, Lane Kestner. Batting third, the pitcher, number 11, Wyatt Rinderknecht. Batting fourth, catching, number 8, Cale Kestner. Batting fifth, first baseman, number 21, Easton Patterson. So my apologies, Patterson is not the starting pitcher. It's Rinderknecht is the starting pitcher for the Bobcats. Batting sixth, left fielder, number 13, Ryan Finn. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 9, Drew Fillenworth. Batting eighth, center fielder, Blake Doherty. And then batting ninth, but not playing in the field or DHing, is number 19, Cody Wright. And playing shortstop, but not batting tonight, number 3, Casey Gessner. So that's how the lineup goes together for head coach Seth Patterson. For the Grinnell Tigers and coach Tony Stenberg, they actually played a game earlier today up at South Tama. They won that game 10-6. My understanding is they led 9-0 in the fourth inning, but had to hold on and come back and defeat the Trojans up in Tama this afternoon, earlier today, 10-6. For Coach Tony Stenberg, his lineup goes together this way, leading off and DHing number 7, Brady Kaufman. Batting second, shortstop number 3, Cole Blackford. Batting third baseman number 12, Jalen Idle. Batting fourth and pitching number 17, Carson Penich. Batting fifth and playing center field number 8, Brooks Vosberg. Batting sixth, playing right field number 11, Derek Doty. Batting seventh and playing first base number 13, Brady Greif. Batting eighth and catching, number 20, Josh Ringler, an 8th grader. Batting ninth and playing left field, number 6, Anthony Torres. And playing second base but not batting, number 1, Camden Harms. Tiger stats go together this way. Leading hitter for the Tigers is Brady Kaufman, the sophomore. Has 30 hits, batting .526, with 15 RBIs, 2 home runs, and 16 stolen bases. As you can imagine, Brady also leads the Tigers in RBIs. Wins, the pitching nod for wins goes to Cole Blackford. He has 3 wins and 29 innings pitched with a 1.93 ERA. Strikeouts, Braxton Schaefer, a senior pitcher for the Tigers, leads the team in strikeouts. He has a 2.39 ERA, 26 and 1/3 innings pitched with 41 strikeouts. So that's how it goes together tonight. Tigers stepping outside of the Little Hawkeye Conference to host the Benton Bobcats, as we said. Benton right in the thick of things, of course, over in the WAMAC Conference. You have Marion will be up there. And also Centerport-Urbana and Solon is going to be probably the best team in that conference. But Benton Bobcats are right there in the thick of things, coming in, as you said, at 15-5. Again, a nice overcast night for baseball. Wind blowing from left to right across the field. Not much of a wind, but you see the flag out there in center field, or you will. It's kind of standing straight out, so a bit of a breeze blowing left to right. Chance for possibly a home run ball to carry over the right field fence. Tigers are being introduced now, as you can see, and we'll have the national anthem. And they will come back for baseball. This is the second of 4 broadcasts we have this week. Of course, last night we saw the Grinnell Tiger girls softball team in exciting fashion get a win over Pella as they defeated the Dutch 5-4 in 8 innings. Coach Doty called a suicide squeeze, perfectly executed bunt by Kate Van Compernol, allowed Alyssa Flanders to score from third on the squeeze play, and Tigers got the win 5-4. That game is on our website as well. On our website, you can see in the lower left-hand corner, TigersLSN.com. And then tonight we have the baseball. Tomorrow night we go back to the softball side of things. The Grinnell Tigers host the Pella Christian Eagles for a softball doubleheader, 2 games tomorrow night. And that will be at 5:30, and then the second game to follow. We'll take this pause on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network for the national anthem. All right, national anthem out of the way, and we are set for baseball action tonight. Grinnell hosting Benton, non-conference ball game here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Speaking of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network, we are available to view in a lot of different places. We have a Facebook page. We also have a website, as you can see the address in the lower left-hand corner, TigersLSN.com. You can go there and see the schedule and seeing the game that we have been broadcasting and going back a few years. Also, you can go to YouTube and type in the search bar Tiger Sports Livestream Network, and that will get you to our page. And when you do click on that, if you would hit that like button and subscribe, especially the subscribe, you will then be notified anytime we are on the air for a broadcast. Carson Penich takes the mound for the Tigers. Finishing up his warm-up tosses to his 8th grade catcher, number 20, Josh Ringler. Tigers start 3 8th graders in this lineup. So we'll keep an eye, not really to keep an eye, but just an interesting footnote to this ball game. Leading off for the Bobcats here in the top of the first inning, number 4, second baseman, Jordan Tice. Coach Stenberg calls the pitches from the dugout to the catcher. The catcher then relays a signal to the pitcher, Penich. Here's the first pitch, right down the chute for strike 1. Tice digs in, and here's the 0-1 delivery from Penich. Breaking ball swung and chopped foul down to the third base side. Nice play by Coach Stenberg. Hopped up out of the dugout and made a nice throw back. That's the Cirques Financial foul ball. Don't run afoul of your financial situation. Stopping to see Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, Natalie Pavey. Cirques Financial Services on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. 1-1 delivery here from Penich. Swung on and hit to right field. That's coming in and bouncing in front of the right fielder, Derek Doty. That's a base hit for Jordan Tice. So Tice gets on. Won't really call it a bloop single, but it kind of was. And they were playing him shallow and going opposite way, and just a little bit too much of a bloop. Couldn't quite get to it. And Tice is on. Brings up third base, number 17, Lane Kestner. Facing now Penich. Pitch up and in for ball 1. Tigers and Bobcats here tonight. Tomorrow night we'll have Tigers and Eagles on the softball side of things. 1-0 from Penich. Catches the outside corner for strike one. Kestner looks down at his coach, Seth Patterson. Gives him some signs. And he settles back in. Here's the 1-1 offering from Penich. Ooh, that hit him. Breaking ball did not break. So Kestner gets hit by a pitch, and he gets to first. Jordan Tice moves down to second. Brings up the pitcher, Wyatt Rinderneck. See if Coach Seth Patterson has any type of play on here with your pitcher. Possible bunt, maybe sacrifice, who knows. Lots of things they could do, double steal. Tiger infield in, anticipating a bunt. Here's the pitch. He squares up to bunt and pulls the bat back and takes it for a ball. So Rinderneck squared to bunt. The rule is you can square to bunt, and if you want to take it for a ball, you have to pull the bat back before the ball crosses the plate. Pitch on the way. Nice pitch by Penich. Inside corner for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bobcats making some noise here in the top of the first inning. Tiger Baseball on the Tiger Sports live stream network. 1-1 on the way. Upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Lots of signals flash down to third by head coach Seth Patterson. Don't know which ones are real and which one are not, but see if something happens here. 2-1 on the way. Swung on and popped up to left field on the left side. Going to stay in the infield. Third baseman for the Tigers is underneath it. Makes the catch in foul ground. And Rinderneck is retired for the first out. And also, the runners do not have a chance to advance. Brings up the catcher, number 8, Cale Kestner. Again, takes a long look down at his coach, Seth Patterson. Kestner slow to step in the box. There he goes. Now set to face Carson Penich. First and second for Benton, 1 out. Top of the first, no score. Here's the pitch from Penich. Right down the chute for strike 1. Again, a little bit of wind blowing left to right here at Fowler Field at Grinnell High School. That pitch outside and low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jordan Tice at second after singling. Lane Kestner at first after being hit by a pitch. Tigers then got Wyatt Rinderneck to pop out. And now we have Cale Kestner. Nice stop by the young catcher of the Tigers Ringler. Got down low, blocked that, low and away for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Again, Tigers last night hosted Pella and lost that game. But as we talked about last night in the softball game, short memory, short season, got to learn to get rid of it, flush it away because you have a game the next night, and here they are. Pitch on the way, swung on, and ripped foul down the right field side, out of play. For strike 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's another Cirques Financial foul ball. Again, a big shout out and thank you to all our sponsors, our specialty sponsors, Michelle's Dance Academy for the strikeouts, Cirques Financial Services for foul balls, and innings are brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm. 2-2 on the way from Penich. That bounces in front of the plate. That got away. We're going to have to go back to the fence. Nothing he can do. Runners move up on the wild pitch. And now Benton has runners at second and third with 1 out and a full count to the Bobcat catcher, Cale Kestner. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here in the top of the first, Benton threatening with runners at second and third. 3-2 on the way from Penich. outside for ball 4. So Kestner draws a walk. Now the bases are loaded up for first baseman number 21, Easton Patterson. Left-handed batting first baseman. Courtesy running now for the catcher is number 7, Colby Lenny. So Easton Patterson steps in. As we said in our pregame, Benton has pretty good pop up and down their lineup. Bases loaded, 1 out here, top of the first. Here's the pitch from Penich. Upstairs for ball 1. Jordan Tice at third, Lane Kestner at second, and Cale Kestner at first. 1-0 on the way from Penich. Swung and fouled back off the screen. Nice pitch, kind of broke inside towards the left-handed hitting Patterson. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. That, of course, is another Search Financial foul ball. Search Financial Services on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Here's the 1-1 from Penich. Breaking ball stays outside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. But all in all, not a bad night here at the ballpark. Overcast sky keeps the sun down. Temperature probably in the upper 70s, and here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. So good discipline by Patterson at the plate. And now Penich has to come to him. 3 balls and a strike. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball 4. And Jordan Tice will walk in and score the Bobcats' first run. So everybody moves up. Another walk brings up left fielder number 13, Ryan Finn. And that also brings Coach Tony Stenberg out to the mound to talk to Carson Penich. As we said, this is the second of 4 broadcasts we have for you this week on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Tomorrow night, we go back to the softball complex as the Grinnell Tiger softball team hosts Pella Christian Eagles for a softball doubleheader. First game around 5:30. Second game will follow after that, probably around 7 or so, maybe a little after. We'll have both games for you tomorrow night right here on the Tiger Sports live stream network. All right, conference is over. Coach Stenberg comes back to the dugout. And Ryan Finn, the left fielder, steps in for the Bobcats, but again with the bases loaded. 1 out. 1-0 Benton. Here's a pitch from Penich. Down the chute for strike 1. Finn now stands in. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Nice pitch by Penich. Started over the middle part of the plate, then tailed away from the right-hand hitting Finn. Leaned out to try to get a piece of it. Swung and a miss for strike 2. Good time here for Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. 0-2 on the way from Penich. Swung on and chopped towards the second base side. A run's going to score. They go to get 1 at the second, and they do turn the double play. And that run, even though it scored because they did get the double play completed, does not count. So it is 1-0, about the best situation you could hope for the Tigers. 1-0 Benton after 1/2 inning on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you, Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pax Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polyeisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polly Eyes Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Polly Eyes Pizza.
All right, back here for the bottom of the first inning. And looking at the official score, they did count that run that Benton had. So they gave them the run. So Benton does lead Grinnell 2-0. So we'll have to correct that. Now, even though that was a routine double play, the run crossed the plate before they got the final out. And now they just corrected it back to 1. Okay? Keeping the announcer on the toes. I like it. Brady Kaufman leads off for the Tigers here at the bottom of the first. Pitch on the way from Rinderneck outside for ball 1. So that run did not count. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss by Kaufman for strike 1. Swing and popped up down the left field side, drifting out of play, foul outside the field of play for strike 2. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So it is 1-0, Benton with the lead. Again, about the best situation you could hope for. Tigers or Bobcats had bases loaded with 1 out and just got 1 run across. So good job by the Tigers to get out of that jam. This pitch way outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Rinderneck getting the start. That pitch was inside for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nice job by Kaufman to battle back against the junior pitcher for the Bobcats, White Rinderneck. Here comes the full count pitch. Swung and fouled out of play over the first base, or the third base side. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, Natalie Pavey at Cirques Financial Services. Stop in and see them on Main Street in downtown Grinnell to chart your financial future. Swing and pop foul once again. Kaufman hanging in there. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. Count remains full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Cole Blackford on deck, Jalen Idle in the hole, the 3 batters, and if one of them gets on, Carson Penich will face him. Kaufman again swings and fouls it off down the third base side. It's about the 4th or 5th foul ball of the Brady, so he's making Rinderneck get his pitch count up if nothing else. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Benton leads 1-0 here at bottom of the first inning. Swung on and fouled back once again. Kaufman hanging tough against Wyatt Rinderneck. Rinderneck kind of looks up in the sky like, what do I got to do to get one past this guy? Here's the 3-2. Swung on and ripped right back up the middle for a single, just past the pitcher's glove. Kaufman rips a single. And see if Coach Stemmer goes to a courtesy runner. No. That'll bring up shortstop number 3, Cole Blackford. That line drive by Kaufman right back up the middle, just past the pitcher's left ear. Rinderneck took a wave at it, but missed it. It's a single for Kaufman. He's on first. Blackford steps in. Here we go. Scores the bunt. Gets the bunt down the first base side. Rinderneck has to come up, makes the play, gets the out, but he does his job. Blackford gets Kaufman to second. Rinderneck made it interesting, bobbled it just a bit, but did make the play just by a step to get Blackford out. So 1 out, runner at second for Grinnell. Brings up third base number 12, Jalen Idle for the Tigers. Idle steps in now to face Rinderneck. Breaking ball, beauty in there for strike one. Not really holding Coffin on at second. Second baseman kind of drifts over there a little bit to make some noise, but not really looking to throw back towards second. Swung on, and that ball is hit up in the air to center field, deep center. See if Kaufman's going to go. He tags, he's going. They do get the out, and Kaufman will get into third base. So Idle does his job. Flies out to center. Of course, Jalen will probably tell you I didn't do my job. Kaufman's still out on the base pass, but he did get him advanced to third, which now you open it up for a pass ball or a wild pitch or anything like that. And Tigers will tie this one up. So 2 outs, runner at third, and that brings up Carson Penich, the pitcher. Penich now steps out of the box for just a moment as Rinderneck kind of stretches and adjusts his jersey. Now we're set to go, and Rinderneck steps off the rubber again. Okay. Now we're set. Kaufman at third, 2 outs. Penich up. Here's the pitch. Swung and chopped. Slow roller down the third base side. You're going to have to hurry. Third baseman up with the guns across, and he's not in time, and the Tigers score a run. Penich hustles it downfield, or rather down first base side. That's an infield single. And Tigers, just like that, get that run back, and we are tied now at 1 apiece. Brings up center fielder number 8, Brooks Vosberg. Vosberg, again, one of 3 8th graders on this roster. There's a pitch from Rinderneck outside for ball 1. Don't think Coach Stenberg would have Penich running in this situation there at first. Oh, there he goes. Just as soon as I say that, throw down, and it's wide, and I think he got in there. Let's see. Oh, they call him out. Penich did a head first slide and try to reach back for the bag. The umpire had to move up and take a look. Penich thrown out, and he's getting up slow. Hopefully he's okay. Stenberg comes right out to him, and that will take care of the inning. But the Tigers tied up 1-1 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza. And this second inning is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
So to the top of the second we go. All tied up, 1 apiece. Benton got a run in their top of the first. Tigers tied it up in the bottom of the first. So we are 1-1 heading into this second inning. Again tomorrow night, we are on the air with softball doubleheaders. The Grinnell Tigers softball team hosts the Pella Christian Eagles over at the softball complex. We'll have both games for you. First game at 5:30. Second game about a half hour or so after the end of the first one, around 7 or 7:30. Both games tomorrow night on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. So that brings up the right fielder, number 9, Drew Fillenworth. He steps in to face Carson Penich, who doesn't appear to be any worse for wear. Looked like Penich may have got tagged in the face. That's what he was kind of shaking about a little bit. First pitch from Penich upstairs for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. A nice off speed by Penich. Fillenworth out in front of it for strike 1. Penich now gets a sign from his catcher Ringler, who gets it from Coach Stenberg. Here's the pitch. That pitch fastball way down and away. Skips past the catcher for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch misses low for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike now to the right fielder, Drew Fillenworth. Blake Doherty and Cody Wright scheduled to bat this inning. That pitch catches the outside corner for called strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fillenworth, the number 7 batter in the Benton lineup for Coach Seth Patterson. 3-2 on the way. Swung on and hit right to second baseman. They get down on it, cross to first in time for the out. So Fillenworth grounds out into the 4-3 for the first out. Brings up center fielder number 22, Blake Doherty. Again, not many hand signals from Coach Seth Patterson. They look down there. He just gives them a clap, clap, and on we go. Breaking ball just misses inside for ball 1.
Okay, thank you.
1-0 on the way from Penich. Fastball down low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 1-1 is our score here, top of the second inning. Tigers and Bobcats playing baseball here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. It's Doherty, I've been told. My apologies. Doherty swings and chops one towards the shortstop. Big hop for the shortstop. Across the diamond in time. Gets Doherty on the 6-3 ground out for the second out. So Doherty grounds out to the shortstop, brings up the number 9 hitter, number 19, Cody Wright, the designated hitter. 2 outs, nobody on for Benton here, top of the second inning, 1-1 ball game. Pitch from Penich. Breaks across the plate for strike 1. Much to the groan from some Benton fans. We've talked about it before. Officiating is unique. Pitch on the way, misses low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. On every call you make, 50% of the people are going to think you're the greatest thing that ever lived. The other 50% will think you are no good at all. And that'll stay that way till the next call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball catches the outside corner. Beautiful pitch by Penn. Staying away from Cody Wright. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here is the 1-2. Swung on and just getting a piece of it is Wright to foul it off the fence. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a Search Financial foul ball. Search Financial Services located on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Here's the pitch. Misses low. Breaking ball just missed. Boy, Penich wanted that one. Gave a long stare into the home plate umpire. But called low for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Second inning. 1-1 ball game between Grinnell and Benton. Here's the 2-2 from Penich. That pitch misses low and away as well for ball 3. So nice job by Cody Wright. Batting back, was in the hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now it's a full count, 3-2. And he awaits the pitch from Penich. Low and called a ball by the home plate umpire. So after being behind in the count, Cody Wright draws a 2-out walk. Back to the top of the order we go. Number 4, second baseman Jordan Tice. He singled and scored Benton's run back in the first inning. So Tice steps in now with Cody Wright at first. Breaking ball gets past the catcher. Wright's going to go down to second. No throw. Pitch upstairs for ball 1. So Josh Ringler, that pitch got past him there. That allowed Cody Wright to advance to second. Ball one now to Tice. Right down the pipe for strike one. One ball, one strike, one on, 2 outs for Benton here. Top of the second inning. 2-2 ball game. High school baseball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Chris Junie, Dan Walker with you here on this Tuesday night. Here's a pitch. Swing and just get a foul piece. Does Tice for strike 2. So much like he was with Cody Wright, Penich ahead in the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tice settles in. Awaits the 1-2 delivery from Penich. Penich takes his time on the mound. Nothing wrong with that. Just pointing that out. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball upstairs. Evens the count up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs, runner at second for Benton here in the top of the second inning. 1-1 ball game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout for Carson Penich, and that retires the side. For Benton, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. After 1.5, your score is Benton 1, Grinnell 1 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual.
To the bottom of the second we go. Tigers will have Brooks Vosberg, Derek Doty, and Brady Greif scheduled to hit to face Wyatt Rinderneck. 1-1 ball game. Good ball game here at Fowler Field tonight. Glad to have you with us on this Tuesday night on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. So Brooks Vosberg steps in. Tiger center fielder takes the first pitch from Rinderneck outside for ball 1. Second pitch in there, a beauty by Rinderneck for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rinderneck working quickly. Pitch outside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss by Vosberg. Count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Derek Doty, the Tiger right fielder, waiting on deck. That pitch almost broke across. Vosberg didn't even flinch. That was coming right at him and broke just enough inside to miss him, but not be called a strike. And it is 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit towards the second base side. First baseman makes a play. Pitcher runs to cover, gets there in time to make the play. And Vosberg is retired on the 3-1 put out. Brings up right fielder number 11, Derek Doty. Wind now has pretty much died down. If you see the flag out there in center field, pretty much hanging limp. First pitch from Rinderneck is upstairs for ball 1. Swung on and hit out to right field. Doty gets underneath it. A nice running catch made. And they do give him the out by the Benton right fielder. And that is Drew Fillenworth. Fillenworth makes the catch. Nice catch for the second out. Brings up first baseman number 13, Brady Greif. One of the three seniors on the Tiger baseball squad. Greif stands in, takes the breaking ball for strike one. Brashton Schaefer is another senior. And Jalen Idle, the other one. Second pitch upstairs for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tigers have 3 seniors in the lineup and 3 eighth graders in the lineup. And then the rest scattered in between. Now Greif steps out, calls time. Granted by the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll talk more about the timeouts and if the umpire has to allow it or not and kind of the mechanics behind that here in a minute. 1-2 on the way. Swung on and hit towards the second base side. Ground ball pops up to the second baseman. Has time to make the play and gets Greif out for the third out to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Grinnell. 1-1 ball game. Go to the top of the third on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours. In buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. Top of the third inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Bobcats will come with Lane Kestner, Wyatt Rinderneck, and Kale Kestner to face Carson Penich. Tiger right-hander getting his warm-ups in. Again, we had some wind at the start of the game in the first inning, but now, as you can tell by the flag, just not moving at all. And now Ringler gets his gear on, comes out. He'll probably take 1 pitch from Penich, throw it down, and we'll be set to start this third inning. Leading off is the third baseman, number 17, Lane Kestner. He was hit by a pitch last time. He got to third, and he scored on the double play. But again, because it was a routine play, even though he crossed the plate before the second out was made, the run does not count. And we stand at 1-1. Pitch from Penich. Upstairs, ball 1. 2, 3, and 4 batters for the Bobcats here in this top of third inning. Pitch outside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Penich gets a sign from his catcher Ringler. Here's the pitch. Fastball low for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Most of the time, most coaches want your players to hit, but we'll see what Seth Patterson does. Maybe he'll let Kestner take a swing at it if he likes it. Up and in, and on 4 pitches, Kestner's on board with a walk. Brings up the pitcher number 11, Wyatt Rinderneck. He popped out to the third base side his first time up. See if Seth Patterson gets something there. Maybe tries to have him bunt to get his runner moved over. See what happens here. Pitch is way outside, gets past Ringler, and down to second goes Kestner for ball 1. Stenberg gives the sign to his catcher. Again, tells him what pitch to call. Then the catcher relays a signal to Kaufman. Or Penich, rather. Pardon me. Here's a pitch. Breaking ball stays inside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Two-0 pitch on the way. That stayed way inside. I think it hit him. It did. So Penich hits Rinderneck, and he gets down to first. We have runners at first and second with nobody out for the Bobcats here in this top of third inning. Courtesy runner, number 20, Trey Schulte, running for the Bobcats. Brings up the catcher, Cale Kestner. He walked and got to second his first time up, and here comes Coach Stemmer, got to the mound. Have we seen the last of Penich? Nope, he's making a second visit. I believe if there's one more visit, then he has to pull him, if I remember right. 2 visits per inning, I was told. Okay. So Stenberg gathers his troops to talk to him. Once again, Benton threatening here in this top of third. Again, don't forget tomorrow night, Tigers softball will take the air on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Doubleheader. Tigers will host Pella Christian for a doubleheader starting at 5:30 tomorrow night. Tigers softball team coming off a dramatic 5-4 win in 8 innings. Coach Mike Doty put the suicide squeeze on. Tigers executed, got the winning run, and got the win against the Pella Dutch last night. That game is on our website as well. TigersLSN.com. You see that in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. First pitch on the way. Swung on and hit up in the air to center field. Coming in to make the play is Doty. Right field makes the catch. Not too far behind the second base, so the runners do not advance. And Kestner is retired for the first out. Brings up first baseman number 21, Easton Patterson. He walked and was part of a double play that ended the last inning. So Patterson steps in. 0 for 1 with a walk. Again, runners are first and second for Benton. 1 out, 1-1 ball game here. Tigers and Bobcats. Swung on, ripped. Carson Penich snags it out of the air, goes back to second to double a play, and just like that, Carson Penich with a quick reflex and snags it, and that double play ends the inning. We'll head now to the bottom of the third inning on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics. Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Latitude Signage and Design.
And the bottom of the third inning brought to us by Brett Nichols, State Farm, as he brings us the innings all season long. So now Josh Ringer steps in to face Rinderneck, takes the first pitch low in the dirt for ball 1. 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. That pitch bounces low and up high for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. That pitch in there for strike 1, 2 balls and a strike. Benton had runners at first and second last inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on and popped foul. Backing out of play for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's another Cirques Financial foul ball. Don't run afoul of your financial situation. Stop in and see Cirques Financial on Main Street in downtown Grinnell today. Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, and Natalie Pavey. Breaking ball in there for strike 3. So Ringer strikes out looking on a nice breaking ball from Rinderneck. Brings up left fielder number 6, Anthony Torres. Then back to the top of the order with Brady Kaufman, who sits on deck. Torres takes the first pitch for strike 1. Pitch just misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rinderneck works quickly, as you can tell, whereas Carson Penich a bit more deliberate. Breaking ball swung on and popped up in the air behind second base. Second baseman drifting out, right fielder coming in, and the ball's dropped. Second baseman thought he had it, and the right fielder came in, so some miscommunication there between the Bobcats, and Anthony Torres gets on. We'll have to see what they score that. My guess is that will be an error. Brady Kaufman. Brady Kaufman steps in now. He's singled and scored his first time up. Throw back over, almost gets Torres. Very close. Nice move by Rinderneck. Torres had to dive back into the bag. Goes back again. Ball's loose, but not far enough for Torres to advance. Kaufman still awaiting his first pitch from Wyatt Rinderneck. Here we come. Swung on, and Brady rips one to center. Going back as the center fielder makes the catch. And all Torres can do is trot back to the bag, so Kaufman flies out deep to center field for the first out. Kaufman just missed that one. Brings up shortstop number 3, Cole Blackford. He grounded out to the pitcher his first time up. 1-1 ball game here, bottom of the 3rd inning. Benton and Grinnell on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Now the ball gets away on the pickoff attempt. Torres gets up, scampers to second, so he's going to get in there. Advances on the throw. And now Torres has bent over checking to see. They check on him. He's okay. And so now Tigers have a runner in scoring position in the person of Anthony Torres. Blackford has yet to see a pitch. This should be his first one. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses for ball 1. Again, Benton infielders do not really hold the second base runner on. So no throw attempt coming. That pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cole Black for the Tiger shortstop. Blackford now waits a pitch from Rinderneck. That pitch low and away, gets past the catcher for ball 2. And more importantly, advances Torres down to third. So Tigers have a runner in scoring position at third base with just 1 out. And it's a 2-ball, 1 strike count to Cole Blackford. Or correction, there's 2 outs. My apologies. 2 outs in the inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on, chopped towards the second base side. Second baseman scoops it up across to first in time to get Blackford, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. After 3 complete, your score is Benton 1, Grinnell 1 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn in this top of the fourth inning. It's brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
A.D. Harsheim now is catching for the Grinnell Tigers. Coach Tony Simmer makes that slight change. And to the top of the fourth inning we go for the Bobcats. Brings up number 13, Ryan Flynn, the Bobcat left fielder. He grounded out his first time up. Facing Carson Penich. Swung on a chopped foul or hit foul back off the fence for strike one. It's another Cirques Financial foul ball. Don't worry to foul your financial situation. Stop in to Cirques Financial Services on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, Natalie Pavey can help chart your path to financial success. Pitch low for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 ball game between Grinnell and Benton. Tigers with 2 hits, Benton with 1, as you can see on the scoreboard, the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. There's a swinging ball popped up to shallow right field. Coming in is Doty. He waves off the second baseman, and Doty makes the catch to retire the batter, Ryan Finn. Brings up right fielder number 9, Drew Fillenworth. Grounded out his first time up as well. So Fillenworth stands in to face Penich. First pitch, breaks past the catcher, low for ball one. On deck is Blake Doherty for the Bobcats. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit up foul to the right side. Giving chase is Greif. Cannot get to it. Falls out there in no man's land. And it just ends up being a long foul ball and a long strike. So Cirques Financial foul ball. And the count now is 1 ball, 1 strike. I just said Fillenworth grounded out his first time up. Facing the Tiger, right-hander Carson Penich. Here's the pitch. That's swung and chopped foul down the third base side. Coach Seth Patterson stops the ball there. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two offering, bounces low, up in front of the catcher for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, second of our 4 broadcasts this week on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Softball last night, baseball tonight, softball doubleheader tomorrow night starting at 5:30. Pitch outside for ball 3. So the count is full now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The Tigers softball team will host Pella Christian Eagles over at the softball complex tomorrow night. We'll have both games for you here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. That pitch gets the outside corner, called strike 3. That's another Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout at the most opportune time. And that makes it 2 outs and brings up the center fielder number 22, Blake Doherty. He grounded to short his last time up. Doherty steps in. Here's the pitch. Up and away for ball 1. Penich working quickly. Fastball is outside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch on the way, swung on. That's ripped to right center. right at Doty. Jumps to make the catch, but he did make it. That's the key word there. Made the catch to retire Doherty, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Benton. 1-1 ball game on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Pollyi's Pizza.
All right. To the bottom of the fourth inning we go. Tigers will send Jalen Idle, Carson Penich, and Brooks Vosberg scheduled to hit against Wyatt Rinderneck. Good ball game here at Fowler Field. 1-1 between Grinnell and Benton. Tiger Baseball on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Look us up online. We have our website address there in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, tigerslsn.com. We're also on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type us Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. In the search bar, you'll find our page there. And we're on Facebook as well. Here's the pitch. Check swing upstairs for ball one. Jalen Idle steps in, Tiger third baseman. If you go to YouTube, you hit that subscribe button, you'll be notified every time we have a broadcast. Rinderneck working quickly. That pitch down for ball two. 2 balls and no strikes. So the senior, Jalen Idle, Tiger third baseman. Swing and a miss for strike one. Off-speed pitch. Nice one by Rinderneck. 2 balls and a strike. 1-1 ball game here. Grinnell and Benton tied up. Bottom of the fourth inning. Breaking ball, beautiful one. In there for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. If you can see that one at home, it started right on the inside part of the plate and broke across for the strike. Another breaking ball, swing and a miss, and they call him out. Idle thought for a minute maybe they dropped the ball, but they did not. Umpire said, no, you are out, so that is a strikeout for the first out, and brings up the pitcher, number 17, Carson Penich. He singled and was caught stealing his first time up. Facing Wyatt Rinderneck. 1 out here, bottom of the fourth inning, 1-1 ball game. Grinnell and Benton tied up. Fastball low and away for ball one. Again, Wyatt Rinderneck working quickly for the most part. Not much time between pitches. That pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ball gets past Rinderneck on a throwback. Good backup there by the Bobcats second baseman, and Rinderneck is ready to go. Here's the 1-1. A beautiful breaking ball again. For strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Seems to me like Rinderneck is going more to his breaking ball here as we get into this game, at least in the last inning or so. There's a fastball, pounced on by Penich to short, across in time for the out. And Penich retired on the ground out to short. 6-3 for the second out. Brings up the center fielder, number 8, Brooks Vosberg. He actually grounded to the first base side. First baseman covered it and threw to the pitcher, Rinderneck, who was covering, and they got Vosberg by half a step, so he is 0 for 1 on the night. Vosberg stands in to face Rinderneck. Pitch in there low for ball one. Again, Vosberg, one of 3 8th graders on this in the starting lineup for Coach Tony Stemmer. That pitch way inside for ball two. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch misses low and away for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Vosberg taking on that one all the way, and Rinderneck Rinderneck rather, gets it in there for a strike, 3-1. Pitch called a strike. Vosberg thought he had ball 4. Home plate umpire said not so fast. And now the count's full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 ball game between Grinnell and Benton. Bottom of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. Just got a piece of that is Vosberg. He fouls it off. Stays alive at 3-2. It's another Cirques Financial foul ball. Cirques Financial Services, proud sponsor of our foul balls. That pitch swung on and chopped off the plate. That's going to be a foul ball. Okay, I'm being told it bounced off the catcher's headgear. So that makes it a foul ball. Another Cirques Financial foul ball, and the count remains 3-2. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung on him. Vosberg hit it right off the handle, but right to the shortstop, who makes the catch for the 3rd out to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Grinnell. 1-1 is your scores to move to the top of the 5th inning on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza. And the top of the 5th inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm. While we're here, let's give a shout out to our business card sponsors: Latitude Signs, Michelle's Dance Academy, Turnkey Realty, Kurt's Collision Center, Pollyeyes Pizza, Cirques Financial Center, West Finch Auto Plaza, the Dairy Barn, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, and Grinnell Firestone. Thank you to all those fine sponsors.
All right, top of the 5th, leading off for the Bobcats, designated hitter number 19, Cody Wright. He walked and got to second his first time up. 9, 1, and 2 hitters up for the Bobcats. There's a ball swung on, right back to the pitcher. Penich stabs it, flips it over to Greif at first to get the first out, and Wright is retired on the 1-3 putout. As you said, now to the top of the order we go. Second baseman number 4, Jordan Tice. He singled and scored and struck out his prior 2 trips. So Ty steps in now to face Carson Penich. Penich gets the sign. Here is the pitch. Fastball low for ball 1. Eddie Harsheim made an out catcher. There's a ball swung on and bunted down. Penich has to hurry, fires across, and it goes behind the play. Gets past Greif at first, and Tice is on his way to second. He gets the brakes put on, and he has to dive back to the bag. And Tice gets out to second. See how that's scored. Brings with third baseman, number 17, Lane Kastner. Kastner was hit by a pitch and then walked his prior 2 trips. They're going to give him a single on the play, then he advanced to second on the throwing error. Pitch is upstairs for ball 1. So Tice does get a single, then advances on the error. We'll get that confirmed here by our official score. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So he did bunt, so that's a single and an error, just like we said. So give Tice a bunt single and then advance to second on the error. 1-1 on the way. Breaking ball inside. Starts inside, stayed inside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Penich now taking his time on the mound. Here's the pitch. Misses outside for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Again, Cody Wright led off the inning. Grounded out to the pitcher. So there's one out, but Bobcats now have a runner at second. A 1-1 ball game. Pitch up and in for ball 4. And now the Bobcats have something going here in this top of 5th inning. Runners at first and second with just one out. Brings up the pitcher, Wyatt Rinderneck. He popped out and was hit by a pitch his prior 2 trips. Again, you can see the box score on the Crest Collision Center scoreboard. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for both teams. Pitch upstairs for ball 1. Coach Stenberg shouts some encouragement from the dugout to the junior pitcher, Carson Penich. Gets the sign, and here's the pitch. That pitch in there for a strike. One out, runners at first and second for Benton. 1 ball, 1 strike to the hitter, Rinderneck. Ball game tied at 1 apiece on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network, powered by YouTube. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That is ripped out to left field. Going back is the left fielder, Torres. It is over the fence, or no, off the fence. 1 run is in, and they hold him at third. So the pitcher, Wyatt Rinderneck, helps out his own cause. Gets a double off the fence, just missing a home run. That scores ties from third, and Benton regains the lead at 2-1. Trey Schulte now courtesy running for the pitcher, Rinderneck at second. So he is, or rather at third, rather. No, pardon me, at second, that's right. And in steps Cale Kestner, the catcher. Breaking ball up and away by Penich for ball 1. So Rinderneck just misses a home run. Hits on off the fence on the fly. Gets a run in. That pitch inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Benton leads 2-1 and threatening to get more as there's just 1 out here in this top of the first, or the top of the 5th inning. Penich gets a sign from his catcher. Here's the pitch. Swung on, that's popped up and out of play for a Cirques Financial foul ball. Makes the count 1 ball, or 2 balls and 1 strike, rather. Eddie Harsign, the catcher now for the Tigers. He relays the sign to Penich, and here comes the pitch. Swung on, that is popped up to right field. Doty underneath it, makes the catch. Tagging up, coming home is the base runner, and he will score. So Kestner does his job. Sacrifice fly, gets an RBI. And now the Bobcats lead it 3-1. And also the courtesy runner, Trey Schulte, advances to third on the throw. So 2 outs, runner at third. Benton with 2 runs across in this inning. They lead 3-1. Brings up number 21, Easton Patterson. He's grounded out and flown out his prior 2 trips. Here's the pitch. Up and away for ball 1. So Benton gets 2 runs this inning to break this one open. They lead 3-1. Pitch on the way. That's swung on and hit towards the third base side. Scooped up by the Tigers' Jalen Idle. Across the diamond in time to Greif to retire the side and get Patterson. But the damage is done. 2 runs on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 1 left. After 4.5, your score, Benton 3, Grinnell 1 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities To dream big or to take that next small step, every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual. To the bottom of the fifth inning we go. Our innings brought to us by Brett Nichols State Farm. Tigers were doing long, battling, staying toe-to-toe with Benton until the top of the fifth inning. Benton got some timely hits and got 2 across, and they lead now 3-1. Leading off for the Tigers in this bottom of the fifth inning, right fielder number 11, Derek Doty. He has flown out his first time up. Breaking ball from Rinderneck just misses for ball 1. Pitch on the way. That pitch gets the outside corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Derek Doty. His dad, Mike, is the coach of the Tiger softball team. I'm sure Mike and Vanessa, his parents, are here tonight. Breaking ball of beauty in there for strike 2. Pitch on the way, swung on by Doty towards the shortstop side. Scooped up by the shortstop. Long throw across. Gets Doty in time by a half step. Nice play by the Benton shortstop, and Doty is retired for the first out, 6-3. Brings up the first baseman, number 13, Brady Greif. He grounded out his first time up. Again, Tigers trail now 3-1. Bottom of the fifth inning. Breaking ball misses upstairs for ball 1. Rinderneck thought he had that one. Gave a little bit of a glance towards the home plate umpire. Second pitch, swing and a miss by Greif for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. That pitch outside and low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Rinderneck gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That pitch low for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Greif, the Tiger first baseman. Here's the delivery. Swung on and check swing foul over the first base side for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. Correction, 1 out. There's another Cirques Financial foul ball. 3-2 your count to Brady Greif, the Tiger first baseman. Greif swings and fouls that one up and out of play. Down the right field side. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. Count remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Eddie Harsom scheduled a hit for the Tigers, a catcher, and that time Greif fights that one off. Nice bit of hit, nice piece of hitting by Greif. Dropped the bat down and just got it off the handle to foul that one off for another Cirques Financial foul ball, but he stays alive at 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on for Grinnell here. Bottom of the fifth inning, Tigers trail Benton 3-1. That pitch is swung on and hit out to left field. Going back as the left fielder reaches up and makes the catch. Wow. A little bit more nerve-wracking than it needed to be. He started backpedaling, which you're not really supposed to do, but he made the catch. And Greif flies out to left field for the second out. As my wife would say, oofta. Don't need to make that more exciting than it was if you're a Benton fan. But the catch is made. It's out recorded. It's 2 outs. And now Eddie Harsheim, the catcher for the Tigers, steps up. And he promptly gets hit by the pitcher Rinderneck. Last thing he wanted to do was hit a player here and get the Tigers a runner on. Now we come to Anthony Torres, the left fielder for the Tigers.
He singled his first time up. Now we have time called. We can have a courtesy runner for the catcher. So Kellen Harder is going to run for the catcher, Harsheim. So Harder steps in a courtesy run. And Torres, the left fielder, steps in to face Wyatt Rinderneck. Benton leads 3-1, 2 outs here. Runner on first for Grinnell, bottom of the fifth inning. Here's a pitch. In there for strike one. Throw over, gets past the first baseman. That throw is low. Rinderneck's throw gets past the first baseman, and on his way to second is Harder. So Harder advances on the throwing error. And now Tigers have a runner in scoring position at second base with 2 out. And Torres digs in to face Rinderneck. Gets a sign. Here comes the pitch. Strike right down the pipe. And now Torres behind the count, 0-2. Three-1 Bobcats here, bottom of the fifth inning. Rinderneck gets a sign. Here comes the pitch. Outside corner for a call to strike 3, and Torres goes down looking, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, or 1 error and 1 left. After 5 complete, your score Benton 3, Grinnell 1 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. And this top of the 6th is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
Bobcats lead it here 3-1. They will send the 6, 7, 8 hitters Ryan Finn, Drew Fillenworth, and Blake Doherty to the plate. Finn leads off here in the top of the 6th inning. He grounded out and flew out his prior 2 trips, did Mr. Flynn. Facing Carson Penich. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and that is hit out to left field. Torres gets a beat on it. Also center fielder coming over, and center fielder comes in and makes the catch. That play was made a lot more interesting, but bottom line is the ball was caught, and Finn is retired by the center fielder, Brooks Vosberg, for the first out. Brings up right fielder number 9, Drew Fillenworth. He grounded out and struck out looking his prior 2 trips. Pitch swung on and hit right to shortstop. Up with it is Blackford across to Greif in time for the second out. 6-3 put out for that second out. Brings up center fielder number 22, Blake Doherty. He grounded out and popped out his last 2 trips. Doherty stands in now to face Carson Penich, the Tiger junior pitcher. Breaking ball, beautiful one in there for strike 1. 3 seniors on this Tiger baseball roster: Jalen Idle, Brady Greif, and Brashton Schaefer. Ball swung on, hit towards the shortstop. Charging in is the Tiger shortstop Blackford. Across the diamond in time. Scoop by Greif. What a play. Gets the scoop and the out, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. 3-1 Benton with the lead on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn. To the bottom of the sixth inning we go. Tigers down to their last 6 outs. Had to pause there and do that math. Hard to add 3 plus 3 at my age. But they are down to their last 6 outs, and Brady Kaufman steps in. 1, 2, and 3 hitters for the Tigers this inning. Kaufman, Blackford, and Idle. Kaufman swings on that first pitch, and he drives it to right center field. Going back, that's off the fence. Kaufman running around second, or first, heading towards 2. He will put on the brakes and stop at second with a double. Is the Tiger leading hitter. At least statistically, he's the leading hitter for Grinnell, batting over 500. So Tigers got a runner on. Brings up shortstop number 3, Cole Blackford. Blackford has grounded out his prior 2 appearances. See if Tigers got something going here, and Coach Tony Stenberg. Pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Jalen Idle waits on deck. And then if anybody gets on, Carson Penich, the pitcher, will bat for the Tigers. 3-1 Benton with the lead, but Tigers have a runner on second here in this 6th inning. And that ball is a single to left field. Kaufman's going to be held, I believe, at third. Yes, he will. And Blackford stops at first. So Tigers have runners at the corners with nobody out. Brings up the third baseman, number 12, Jalen Idle. Now here's where you can put something on if you're Coach Stenberg. You got a lot of options here if you're the coach. You have to assume Benton, and now here comes Seth Patterson out of the Benton dugout. He's going to talk to his infield. I'm sure one of these just to make sure everybody's on the same page. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's what they could do. Here's what we're going to do if they do that. You just make sure everybody's crystal clear on what play in case Coach Stenberg for the Tigers puts something on. Tomorrow night we're back on the air on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Softball comes back at you with a doubleheader over at the softball complex. The Tigers will host the Pella Christian Eagles for 2 tomorrow night. First game at 5:30. Second game will start about 20 minutes after the conclusion of the first game, around 7 or 7:30. Tiger Sports Live Stream Network, powered by YouTube. Tomorrow night, Dan Walker and I will be there at the softball complex. All right, instructions given by Coach Seth Patterson. And Jalen Idle steps in, one of 3 Tiger seniors. Runners at the corners, first and third, 1 out. Or no outs, rather. There's a throw back. And Blackford gets back in time. Rinderneck has thrown the ball away twice tonight. Here's the pitch. Idle, big swing and a miss for strike 1. See if Coach Stenberg is going to risk Blackford stealing second here. There's a throw back over. Blackford gets back. Here's the pitch. Drifts outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tigers making some noise here in this bottom of the 6th inning. I guess Wyatt Rinderneck, who's still throwing for the Bobcats. Breaking ball, a beautiful pitch in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs. Tigers have runners at first and third, and they trail 3-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and ripped to right field. 1 run is in.
Blackford takes a turn a second but gets back on the base. And the Tigers now trail 3-2. So RBI single for Idle. Blackford, he gets to second. He gets a single. 3 straight hits given up by Rinderneck. See if Seth Patterson is going to come out of the dugout. Does not look like he is. And that brings up the pitcher Carson Penich. Grounded out his prior 2 trips. First and second out for Grinnell with 1 out. They trail 3-2. Here's the pitch. Way outside for ball 1. If Penich reaches, then Brooks Vosberg, the center fielder, will bat. Or at least scheduled to bat for Coach Tony Stenberg. That ball swung on and popped up into left field. Maybe not be deep enough to center field, rather. Not deep enough to advance anybody. They get the throw in. Benton does. So if you're Bobcat fans, about the best thing could have happened. A shallow pop fly to center field. It's the first out. Runners do not advance. Brings up the center fielder, number 8, Brooks Vosberg. Rinderneck has to be getting up there as pitches. He has 83. First couple innings, there was a lot of foul balls off of him. But we're also in the 6th inning, so that's probably about par for the course. About the normal amount of pitches you'd expect. Vosberg now steps in. Tiger 8th grader. Pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Again, runners at first and second for Grinnell. 1 out now. Tigers got 1 run across, and they trail now Benton 3-2. Here's the pitch. Nice stop by the Bobcat catcher there. Blocks that ball. That was ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That catcher is Cale Kestner. Here's the pitch from Rinderneck. Breaking ball in there. Beautiful pitch for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Vosberg asks and gets granted time by the home plate umpire. Now he steps back in, and here comes the pitch from Rinderneck. That pitch is
At
low.
Ramsey
Nice stop
Weeks,
again
it's the synergy
by Cale
of
Kestner.
insurance and real estate that makes our local office
Gets his glove
vibrant.
down, gets as big as possible.
At Ramsey
block
Weeks,
that ball.
our success depends on yours.
Count
In
now is
buying
2
or
balls,
selling.
2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second for Grinnell. Now we have time called. We switch balls out. And now Rinderneck gets the new ball, and he's ready to throw. 2-2 count on Vosberg. That ball swung on and popped up right down the right side, just out of play for a foul ball, a Cirques Financial foul ball. Don't worry to foul of your financial situation. Stop into Cirques Financial Services on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, or Natalie Pavey can help you and get your financial questions answered and get a plan set that fits you. Cirques Financial Services on Main Street in downtown Grinnell, proud sponsor of our foul balls of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Now Vosberg steps out, and they call time. Rinderneck steps off the mound. And here we go, reset. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Vosberg. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike, and the runner advances down to third. He gets up into the third baseman, lands on him on the throw, and the ball gets past the left fielder, and coming home to score is going to be Blackford. So a lot happened there. They got the strikeout, so Vosberg strikes out for the second out, and then they did a steal. Blackford stole third, and the throw down got away from the third baseman, but the third baseman landed on top of Blackford, so he couldn't advance right away, but then the left fielder muffed it a bit, allowed Blackford to score, and we are tied at 3. And after all that, Idle advances to second with 2 outs. Derek Doty now batting for the Tigers. Tied up at 3 here, bottom of the 6th. First pitch low for ball 1. Doty has flown out and grounded out his prior 2 trips. Stands in against Wyatt Rinderneck. 1-0 on the way. Up, move back, but nobody home. Again, Benton has not really made any move to attempt to try to hold any runners on that have got to second base. But Rinderneck just want to make sure they're paying attention. There's a pitch inside for ball 1. Or check that, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes now to Derek Doty. Benton got 2 in the top of the 6th, or top of the 5th rather. Tigers get 2 more to tie it up in the bottom of the 6th. That pitch outside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Doty probably taking here in this situation. Now the throw back and almost gets past the second baseman. Little bit of a miscommunication there. Rinderneck must have thought a play was on. The second baseman kind of looks at him like, I wasn't there. But nice diving play by the Bobcats second baseman prevents that ball from going to center field and the runner advancing. That pitch right down the chute as Doty was taking all the way for strike 1. Rinderneck trying to pitch himself out of a jam here. Ball game tied at 3 apiece. Here's the pitch. Pitch upstairs, and Doty walks. So Tigers have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Brings up to first base number 13, Brady Greif. And now the catcher, Cal Kester, goes out and talks to Rinderneck. They had their chat. And now we are set to have baseball action as Rinderneck gets set to face Brady Greif, Tiger first baseman. Grounded out, popped out, flown out his last 2 times up. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. So Brady Greif stands in, behind in the count, no balls, 1 strike. Breaking ball in there, beautiful pitch by Rinderneck. 0-2 now, Greif in the hole. Runners at first and second, 2 outs for Grinnell. Tie game 3-3. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Greif now standing in against Rinderneck. Now Greif calls time. A little bit of gamesmanship there. Normally Rinderneck has been working pretty quickly, but that time he kind of took his time. So Greif said, all right, I'll step out. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball swung on, hit in the hole to left field, and they're going to send the runner home. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. Plate to plate, not in time. Tigers take the lead. All the way to third is Doty. So Idle scores with a head-first slide, and Brady Greif delivers the RBI single. Greif gets all the way to second on the throw. And Tigers now lead 4-3. So Idle scores. Doty goes from first to third, and Greif gets a single, then goes to second on the throw. Now what do we have here? We have a pause. Coach Stenberg is out there to talk. Pinch runner, it looks like, for Brady Greif. Going to be number 4, Kellen Harder. And now pinch hitting for Torres is Braxton Schaefer. Very fine pitcher for the Tigers. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning, Tigers get 3 across. They lead 4-3 over Benton. Here's the pitch to Schaefer. Just misses upstairs for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Down in the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Schaefer's actually pinch hitting for the catcher, Eddie Harsheim. I'm guessing Harsheim will re-enter. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside corner for strike one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners at second and third. 2 outs. Tigers got the lead back here, scoring 3 in this 6th inning, and they lead 4-3. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball low and away for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Schaefer stands in to face Rinderneck. Pitch catches the corner. Nice pitch down and away. Catches the corner for strike 2. So count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swung on and just getting a piece of Schaefer. Just staying alive is Schaefer for a Cirques Financial foul ball. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2. Outside for ball 4, and Schaefer draws a walk. Bases are now loaded. And let's see, Coach Stenberg going to go. Anthony Torres is going to re-enter. And now he will bat with the bases loaded here and 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Again, Benton infielders now just a regular depth of not holding anybody on. And here we go. First pitch right down the middle for strike 1 to Torres. He singled and struck out his prior 2 trips. Tigers with 3 runs in this inning. They took the lead 4-3 and had the bases loaded with 2 outs. That pitch down and away. A nice stop by the catcher, Cale Kestner. Man, he has earned his paycheck tonight. Blocking several balls. At least earned the trip on the bus back home. Pitch upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Torres. Fired down to first. Runner gets back in time. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Torres.
Laundry services will be needed.
Tigers with the lead, 4-3. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here at the bottom of the 6th. Torres with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on it, just getting a piece of it as Torres to hang tough for a Cirques Financial foul ball. And the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Torres now settles in to face the 2-2 pitch from Rinderneck. Here it is. Pitch misses low for ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded full of Tigers. Bottom of the 6th inning. High school baseball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Here is the payoff pitch from Rinderneck. Outside. Oh, gets a called strike 3 on the outside corner. And that will retire the side. But the Tigers do get 3 across, and they take the lead 4-3 on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn, and the top of the 7th is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
All right, Benton Bobcats come to bat here in this top of 7th inning. They now trail 4-3. Carson Penn still on the mound for the Tigers, trying to close this one out and get the victory over a very good Bobcat team. They are 15-5, the Bobcats are coming in. Benton will send the number 9, 1 and 2 hitters. Cody Wright, the DH, will bat first. He has walked and struck out or grounded out his prior 2 trips. He'll be followed by Jordan Tice and then Lane Kestner. So Cody Wright steps in to face Carson Penich, the Tiger starter. Still going here in the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. Fastball gets the corner for strike 1. Brooks Vosberg now catching for the Tigers. That pitch in there for strike 2. Cody Wright now in the hole 0-2 against Penich. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside. Nice job of Wright not to chase it for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Tigers trail 3-1 going into the bottom of the 6th, but they score 4 runs, and now they take the lead 4-3. Score 3 runs, pardon me. Math was never my long, so just ask my math teacher, Mrs. Squire. She'll tell you. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses. Wright had kind of bailed out on that one, thought it was going to be a ball, but it hung up there a little bit. But it was not quite high enough for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Misses low for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So nice job by Cody Wright to battle back. He was down 0-2. Now it's 3-2 to the Bobcat designated hitter. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball misses up and away for ball 4, and Wright draws a walk. Jordan Tice now steps in. Going to have a courtesy runner for the Bobcats, I do believe. Looks like number 24. Caleb Gessner is going to pinch run. And Jordan Tice. 24 is, yeah, he's the courtesy runner. Jordan Tice now the second baseman steps in, the leadoff hitter. Tice has 2 singles and a strikeout and 2 runs scored on tonight. Settles in against Penich. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. So Tice stands in. Here's the pitch. Scores the bunt, pops it up, and the play made by Penich off the mound. Runner gets back, but a big out as Tice pops out to the pitcher on the bunt attempt for the first out. Brings up third baseman, number 17, Lane Kestner. He has hit by pitch, a walk, and a run scored his prior 3 trips. Facing now Carson Penich, nursing a 4-3 lead. 1 out, runner at first. Here's a pitch. Breaking ball upstairs for ball 1. Carson Penich trying to shut the door on this one and wrap up a Tiger victory over the Benton Bobcats. Breaking ball in there for strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wyatt Rinderneck, the pitcher, scheduled to bat next after Kestner. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, runner on first. Tigers lead 4-3 here, top of the 7th, trying to close it out. Pitch up and in for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. And we got softball action for you tomorrow night. Doubleheader. Tigers softball team hosts Pella Christian over at the softball complex. First pitch around 5:30, and then the second game. Have both games for you right here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Penich swing and a miss by Kestner. Count evens up now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch. Got Kestner leaning out there and fooled him a bit. And Lane steps back in to face Penich. Here's the 2-2. Runner going outside for a ball. Throw down is safe. Umpire took a long look at it, but he called him safe, so stolen base. And it is 3-2 now to Kestner. Now the Bobcats have a runner in scoring position. And Penich gets the sign. Here comes the 3-2. Swung and fouled off, just off the handle. Nice piece of hitting by Lane Kestner to foul that one off. It's a Search Financial foul ball. And the count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second for the Bobcats. They trail Grinnell 4-3 here, top of the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. Fastball down low for ball 4. And now Bobcats have runners at first and second. Brings up the pitcher number 11, Wyatt Rinderneck. So far, Coach Tony Stenberg has not made a move to the mound. Courtesy runner now for the Bobcats, number 12, Thomas Lampkin. And now the catcher, Brooks Vosper, goes out to talk to Penich. And here comes Stenberg. And that might be it for Carson. It is. So Carson Penich's night is done. Pitched a fine ball game. And coming into pitch now. Let's see who Coach Stenberg hands the ball to. So Levi Jack comes into pitch. Levi wears number 19. So Jack will take his roll of tosses here. So Bobcats have runners at first and second with 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. They trail 4-3. You can see the box score was dead even, but now the box score reads 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Benton, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Tigers so far as we are still playing baseball. And Levi Jack now taking his warm-up pitches with his infield right behind him. Levi kind of submarine sidearms that ball in there. And he'll be wrapping up. Levi Jack is another 8th grader on the Tiger roster. So big spot for the young man to be coming in. Warm-up complete. The catcher, Brooks Vosper, goes out and talks to his teammate, Levi Jack, to make sure signals are straight and what they want to do. And that brings up the pitcher for the Bobcats, number 11, Wyatt Rinderneck. He has flown out and hit by a pitch and doubled his prior 3 trips. Levi Jack trying to protect a 1-run lead for the Grinnell. 1 out, runners at first and second for Benton. Here, top of the 7th. Here's the first pitch. In there for a strike. The sidearm delivery gets a strike call. Tigers lead 4-3, but Bobcats threatening here. Top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Levi Jack facing Wyatt Rinderneck, the Bobcat pitcher. Pitch on the way. Upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Tigers trying to hang on to that one-run lead. Jack gets a sign. Here's a pitch. Outside for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. After starting off the first pitch with a strike, now 3 straight balls. And Rinderneck ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the 3-1 coming from Levi Jack. Swung and just getting a piece of it is Rinderneck for a Cirques Financial foul ball. That makes the count full of 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Benton has runners at first and second. They trail Grinnell 4-3 here, top of the 7th inning. Tiger Baseball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Here's the 3-2. Swung and just getting a piece of it was Rinderneck. That caught the catcher, Vosberg. Right around the pad there. Might have got him on the leg, and Vosberg in some discomfort. Or less off his foot, one of the two. Caught him on the thigh, looks like, I'm being told. So they'll give Vosberg time to kind of walk that one off. And that's a Cirques Financial foul ball as Rinderneck stays alive. Pitch of the game right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Tigers holding on to 1-run lead. Jack with the pitch. Swung on, and that ball is popped up and hit to left field, or to center field. Carson Pence takes it over, makes the catch. And so Levi Jack does his job, gets Rinderneck to fly out to center field for the second out. That brings up the catcher, number 8, Cale Kestner. He has walked, flown out, and flown out his prior 2 trips. Seth Patterson, no signals, just claps his hands for encouragement and allows his catcher to step in to face Levi Jack. Now there's 2 outs, runners at first and second for Benton. Tigers lead 4-3. Kestner steps in to face Jack. Here is the pitch. Right down the chute for strike 1. So Levi Jack trying to bring this victory home for the Tigers. That ball swung on, and that is hit to left field, right to Torres. He makes the catch for the 3rd out and retires aside. Levi Jack comes in, shuts the door on the Bobcats, and Tigers get a big win, 4-3 over the Benton Bobcats. That'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Again, tomorrow night, Tiger Softball doubleheader, 5:30. Tiger Softball hosts Pellet Christian tomorrow night on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. For Dan Walker, I'm Chris Juney, bidding you a fond farewell. Once again, the Tigers get the win, 4-3. High school softball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is a violation of the law.